Hi there, I'm survival expert Dave Granger, and I've literally been surviving all my life. Now a lot of you out there will recognise me of course from my hugely successful internet series Grave Danger with me, Dave Granger. Well, today Dave is looking at a new challenge, because on the 12th of June myself along with a group of other nutters are going to be partaking in the 3 Peaks Challenge, which involves us climbing some of the highest mountains in England, Scotland and Wales. Now of course I'm not here on my own today, am I? I'm here with my trusted compadre Luke. Say hello, Luke.
Hello, Dave.
Alright mate. And Luke suggested we bring along with us someone else, someone new, viewers. I know, shock. But who we got with us today is some local expert. Now just because he's a local expert, it doesn't mean his way is the right way. Sure, it's an opinion, doesn't mean it's the right opinion. As you guys know, I'm pretty much expert on everything there is to do with the outdoors. But as Luke said, it might be interesting to bring in another point of view. So without further ado...
Okay, you're sort of undermining me a bit there, Des.
Undermining him? No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm just saying that although he is apparently an expert, I'm also an expert.
Okay, right, fine.
Local mountain climbing expert, this guy. Come over. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Stephen Matthews.
Stephen Matthews, funny name. Anyway, Stephen, what do you do?
I'm a local expert in outdoor activities and pursuits.
Me too.
I take groups out orienteering and do nature walks and what have you.
Lovely. Boring. Anything else?
Well, that's pretty much the...
Can we stop a minute? I'll be honest, I'm not happy with his name.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not really a name that suggests what he does. Dave Granger, Grave Danger.
Yeah, but that's your real name.
Yeah, but Stephen it doesn't... Do you know what I mean, mate?
Well, we can't...
It's just my...
No, look, he's doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
What about Cliff Top?
That's... You know,
No, that sounds really fake.
Of course he doesn't. He climbs mountains, cliffs, Cliff Top. We'll get to the top.
No.
My name's just Steve.
Dave,
Just...
no.
All right. Okay.
Being
Sorry,
really
mate.
rude.
All right. Well, you're the boss.
All right, okay. So just carry on. Sorry, mate. Just carry on from going what you do. What you do. Okay, Steve.
Shall I ask him?
Yeah.
So, Stephen, what do you do?
I'm a local expert in outdoor activities and pursuits.
I could instantly tell that Cliff instinctively trusted me with his life. I thought he would benefit a lot from my experience and knowledge.
Whatever needs doing, I'm there.
And you're going to teach me how to climb mountains?
Well, not mountains. So it's more like fell walking, hill walking, trekking.
Well, what's the difference between that and mountain climbing?
Well, we're not actually climbing, and there aren't any mountains here.
What are these then? What are these? What is all this?
It's a dugout quarry. It's a hill.
What, are you saying I can't climb a hill?
I'm not saying you
Stop, move,
No,
film.
No, Dave. No, Dave. Sorry, mate. No, Dave. He meant it's not a mountain. It's. No, oh. Yeah, that's just going to break away. It's not.
Fine, we'll do it his way then.
Right, turn your hand down.
Yes. Well, as I just keenly demonstrated, you can't climb these chalk mountains. They are not for climbing. So seeing as Cliff knows best, it's over to him.
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, anyway, we're just going to head down this track here. It's going to take us along through the gully outside the quarry, and then we're going to have some nice sweeping hills to trek into.
Is it true that if you take a girl up a mountain on a first date, she'll enjoy it? Say yes.
Yeah.
See you, Lisa. Come on, Cliff. Cliff claims to be an expert. I thought he would benefit a lot from my experience and knowledge, gained from years of surviving in the wilderness. Well then, let's see how close to the edge he's prepared to go.
Oh. Did you push him?
No?
You alright, mate?
Yeah. This area here is very important for conservation. Get a lot of wildlife around here. Just down here we get a lot of sand lizards, slow worms and things. If you look around where they're basking, we get peregrine falcons nesting up there. See them fly across, picking up birds. These trees here are very important. Fruit on this tree provides a lot of vitamins and essential goodness for all the bird life around. It's Just take a rest here, mate.
Well, as I explained earlier, I'm doing a 3 Peaks challenge for the Sight Savers charity. So I'm going to be spending an awful lot of time up mountains. So I was just wondering if you've got any cool stories you could tell us about mountain survival. Anything you could tell the guys at home.
I've got like an extreme story, but it doesn't really apply for the 3 Peaks. Okay, yeah, there was a story I heard about a couple of guys who were climbing a mountain, and you know, on their way up, they hit some bad weather. So they stopped and thought, you know, should we go back down? They could have made that choice, but you know, they thought, no, we'll press on, try and get to the top, and they did. They made it to the top. By which point the weather had become so severe, you know, they were in complete whiteout. They couldn't see where they were going. So they started on their descent down the mountain, and they were taking such a long time. Frostbite set in. One guy's losing his toes. The other guy stops to help him, taking his mask off. Now he's got snow blindness. You know, they're just stuck up the mountain. You know, their only salvation was the fact the next morning there were some early walkers that were heading up, and you know, they found them, helped them back down.
So there we are. The moral of the story is never give up.
No, the moral of the story is to assess the risks properly. You know, don't rush into anything hastily.
Yeah, but surely it's better to die than to lose face.
Well, they wouldn't have lost face. I mean, they could have gone back up the next day or the next week.
Yeah, but you said they had frostbite. I know a guy who had frostbite and actually lost his face. Right, so now what?
We're just going to follow this path up and then make our way along to the top of the hill over there.
Oh, will we see any mountain goats?
No, look, this isn't a mountain. It's a hill.
But will we see any hill goats?
What?
Oh, mate!
You alright, Dave?
Hey? Oh, mate, yeah, fine. Yeah, fine, good, mate.
Fine to keep filming.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, really good, mate. Great, great. It's a bit, you know, low blood sugars and that. So do me a favour, cut all that out there.
Well, but he saved your life.
No, he didn't. He pushed me. I don't trust him.
He didn't? What are you talking about? He didn't.
He pushed me. I don't think his name's even Cliff.
Wait, no, it's not. Where'd you get that from? Dave, I told you not to bring any of this. Oh, you know what? Right. We'll be with you in a sec, Steve.
Yep.